Hi everyone, welcome to StunnerShare. So today we are going to see the Nifty analysis for what can be expected for the next week and all those. And also there was a comment which I wanted to discuss. This one, like sir, your teaching style is extremely fast. It is very difficult to understand. See, I think he's a membership guy. So what I would say is like this particular big reversal strategy video which you are actually seeing. It is actually like 26 minutes video if I'm not wrong. Okay, 26 minutes video. I'm not sure which part of it is very fast, but what I would recommend you is slow down the speed. Like any video, okay, this video let me take, and it says like 17 minutes video is here, and here if you go to settings and then playback speed normal, it says 0.75 or zero point 0.5. Maybe you can slow it down and listen to it. So this is what I can do for now for the uploaded videos. But going forward, what I will do is like I will slow down the speed. Okay, I will reduce the um, speed which I'm doing so that it will be helpful for others. But and others, I would tell you what if you feel that the speed is very fast. Speed, let me know so that I will try to slow down the speed in the video itself. Like while recording, I'll do it. If in case if it is I'm not able to do it, at least I will update the slow playback speed in the video and upload it so that that will reduce the fast which you feel uncomfortable. So that is one thing which I wanted to say. And sorry for that. And dear bro, if possible, please compare the charts, that is BN cash chart and option chart such as TradingView and Zerodha or any other chart. It will help where to take position and close with the help of CPR based in option chart. Okay, fine. So whatever analysis I'm going to do today, I will compare with the option chart also, and I will tell you what is the possible thing which we can do. So based on that, we will come to know what can be done. So right now, let me close all the indicators. Let me go to monthly time frame. Okay, so monthly time frame, if you see over here, right now we are in June month and it has engulfed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles engulfing has happened, and the overall high to low is for now 2600 points, around 2500 to 2600 points. So what can be expected for the rest of the month? So that will be the ideal question which everyone will have. To me, no idea. To be very honest, no idea, because already it's at all-time high, so I'm not able to predict the next resistances which might come. So I'm not able to exactly so say what is a high possibility. But right now, as it has engulfed all these patterns, and right now it is showing as a sort of a doji candle, but on a bullish side. If this candle closes green, okay, closes green with some sort of body in it, then I think the bullishness can continue. Or let us see how the market is going to end at the month of by June 30, so that we will do a monthly analysis. Right now, no idea at all. See, at this point, everyone would have thought it might be a reversal, but it slowed down and went upside. And this point also, people would have thought it as a reversal, and it has now engulfed all these five candles. Okay, so all these five candles itself shows indecision. And now this candle, right now, it is in indecision mode only. So I'm not exactly say um, what would happen at the month end. So we'll wait for it. Now let me go to moving average just to see what is the possible support it can come with respect to 20 moving average. So with respect to 20 moving average, I would say if at all, if it comes to 20,000 zone, I will be very happy to invest more. That's what my thought process, but it doesn't look like it can come to 20,000 for now. Okay, let me go to weekly chart. So this is a weekly chart, and in the weekly chart, if you see 20 moving average is already touched and closed above it. So this is a positive sign on a weekly basis. And next, like this is the first week of June, and this is the second week of June. And if you see the second week of June actually has to form an inside bar only, because the last first week of June itself has a 2,500 points move. So every week we will not be able to expect a 2,500 points move, because it is openly said that there is no such criteria coming inside the market. If there is any panic situation coming, then the volatility will again increase. But the volatility actually crashed. If you go to India Vix, see from 31.71, actually I was expecting India Vix to touch between 37, but from there it crashed towards, right now it is at the low of 12.650. Okay, so now we have actually entered a low volatility zone. This low volatility zone actually will reduce the volatility, will not give high premiums to trade, and this reduced volatility will actually not help much of the option sellers. Okay, that is the open fact, because you will not have much premium to sell. So without having much premium to sell, it will be too tough. But again, I repeat, whenever the volatility is reducing, and whenever I'm again repeating, whenever it is coming below 10 or 10 and 10 below, that will be the nice point or nice zone to go for an option buy, because from touching the bottom of the India Vix 10, from there the bounce is possible, but how long it will take to bounce, that is a question for everyone. Now let me show it in a different chart. Okay, so if you see, from 2011 we have Vix, and this is a zone where Nifty has, sorry, India Vix has come, and this is a zone which is around 12. So whenever it touches 12, it tries to give a bounce. Okay, and from here it has given a bounce within a week, and it actually went till 26. Okay, and that happened on 2015. And then again it came below the India Vix 12 at around 17, 2017 March, and it was actually below 12 till July. 4 months it was below 12, and then it gave a spike above 15, and then again came down, and it was actually slowly consolidating. An actual flow came after 1 year. Okay, so all these times it was consolidating, but it would have been a good point if someone has bought an option and not sure of which direction, and then it would have gone up. And again 2017 19 went up, and 2020 19 July it came down again at 12, gave a bounce, and then gave a good downside of 2019. If you see it, India Vix touched almost 10, and from there it actually went till 72. This is the corona volatility which we are seeing. And 2021 we again came to 11, 12, and then went up to 28, and this is the ideal scenario. I would say 28 is a normal zone. 26 to 28 is a normal zone. We can expect anytime market to move or the volatility to touch that point. And then from 2023 23 April till 2023 November, almost 6 months it was trading below the India Vix of 12, and then later it went towards 31, and again now it is coming down again. So maybe some sort of consolidation or some time being it can take, but after that a 5 to 6 months gap, it can again go towards 28. So that is what my expectation. So now people would have got bored. Okay, you are telling India Vix came here, it bounced, it bounced, it bounced, it bounced. Okay, but what we should do when India Vix goes below 12 or touches 10? What we have to do now? We know that it is going to bounce, but what we have to do as a trader? What we have to do? See, whenever I'm telling you, whenever India Vix is reducing, volatility is reducing, premium will reduce. So that means you will not be able to get a lot of money via option buy. You have to go for option sell whenever option Vix, so whenever India Vix is going from high to low. Now India Vix is might go from low to high. See, whenever India Vix is crashing from high to low, it will be very furious and fast. Okay, as whenever market crashes also, it will be very furious and fast. But whenever options or whenever India Vix wants to go up, form a bottom and go up, it will take time. Okay, and sometimes it can go fast also. Will not be able to exactly predict what can happen, but when it goes up, what will happen? The premiums will increase. When India Vix starts to rise up, the premium will slowly increase. When the premiums increases, your option, whichever you are taking, it will also increase. At that time, you can get some money. Okay, I'll repeat it again. When the India Vix is coming from top to bottom, your option premiums will come down. So now you can find your options premium at a cheapest price. Now when the India Vix is at around 11 or 10, now our expectation is that India Vix can bounce back to some zone. We are not exactly sure of what zone it will go. So at that time, it is preferred to buy a option. Why? Because already volatility crashed and it went to the very low. That means premiums are available at a very cheaper price. Now when we buy an option call or put, whenever we buy, at that time if the volatility or India Vix increases, the premium will increase. That will ultimately give you some profit. Correct? But again, another question will come. Should I buy this week expiry, next week expiry, next month expiry, current month expiry? Which month expiry I need to buy? This question will come because in all these zones, whenever it touches 12 or 10 or whatever, it is taking time to bounce. Only some rare cases where at the corona crash it has went upside. Other ways, it is taking some time to go up. So in that case, is it possible to buy premiums every week? No, not possible. And is it possible to buy premium option buying on every month? No, not possible. Then what do you have to do? That is what everyone will have the question. And for that, to answer that question, I will mostly cover that part of answer for membership only. Once I cover it for membership, I will let you know, guys. If you guys are willing to see that, you can just watch that. And now people will be like irritated and may show some anger to me. Why are you doing it for a membership and all those? Because I am doing back testing of it. Right now, I am 100% sure there will not be any option price chart to show you the result. But actually, I can show you what all the options which you can buy and which you would have got benefited. So that one I can show you. So for that, and I have doing a lot of back testing in this, so that will be covered for the membership. Now coming back to our Nifty futures chart. Okay, Nifty futures chart on a weekly time frame, we are going into candlestick bar, and we have also checked that. Now let me go to yearly pivots. So yearly CPR, yearly Camarilla pivots are plotted. As I was repeating from last 2 weeks, right now Nifty is trading between which zone? Double pivot zone. So either a breakout can take it to 24,650, or if there is a break below or close below H3, then the movement towards CPR can also happen. So what is that which is going to happen? We have to wait and watch. As it is a yearly pivots, it will take a lot of time. You cannot expect one-sided move in a week or in a day. Okay. So now let me go to daily time frame. Okay, and daily time frame, if you see good consolidation of candles seen in the last 5 days, last week completely good consolidations only seen. The volumes were also too less. So to me, I feel that it is also waiting for some breakout opportunity or a fall opportunity to decide its direction. Right now, nothing can be understood on the daily chart. But let me go to the monthly pivots. So as per monthly pivots, if you see, the candles has actually touched R2 and actually touched S2. So the range is again higher. Right now it is above H4. And if this sustains, then the possible move towards 24,000 is there. If there is a close below 23,000, which is H3, then it can come towards CPR. So right now it is showing a bullish stance as per the Camarilla relationship on a monthly pivot daily time frame. Now let me go to hourly time frame and I will shift to weekly pivots. So if you see on a weekly pivots, entire week was actually consolidating. No trade would have actually happened. Entire week was actually consolidating. Bullish golden pivot zone is seen and good consolidation seen between H3 and L3 and R1 and CPR. No possible trades. But let us see what can be expected for next week. That actually plays a major role. So for next week, if you see, the CPR will be very thin if I'm not wrong. Okay, but not big thin, but somewhat thinner. And then it is also forming a golden pivot zone, bullish golden pivot zone. We have R1 and H3 very closer. That will act as a double pivot zone. So let us see how the market wants to behave. Okay, now let us see how the market wants to behave. Right now, I don't see any pattern or anything. If at all the price is trading above and closing above, it can face resistance at 23,600 and then come back towards the bullish golden pivot zone. Or if the candles are opening at the CPR, then it might trade sideways. If the candles are opening below CPR, any pullback towards the golden pivot zone can be a selling opportunity. So let us wait how this is going to behave. Now let me go to 15-minute time frame. This is very, very crucial. First, let me explain with Camarilla. Okay, so Monday, 10th of June. So if you go over here, what is Camarilla relationship? H3 and L3 are reversal layers. Anything happened at this zone? No, it was actually consolidating, so no trade. H3 and L3 are reversal layers. H3, nothing happened, no reversal layer. And L4 is a breakout layer. If there is a breakout above L4, then the possible movement towards H5 is there, and that is what has happened. Clear? And then next day H3 and L3 are reversal layers, no reversal form till now. Any movement above H4 can go towards H5, but again this one did not work, and it actually gave a nestle. Okay, and then next day it actually tried to close above H4, but again went sideways. It was not able to form any sort of moves towards H3 or below H3, and it remained sideways. And then H3 and L3 are again reversal layers, and this is a doji reversal setup formed at L3, and from L3 it can go towards H3, and that has happened. And after breaking above H4, there is no close, and finally it actually closed at the H4 itself. So out of 3 trades in the last week, 2 trades were successful, 1 trade is lost. Okay, so this is what has happened. So it is like 60 to 70% accuracy is what we see in Camarilla. Now let me go to, and now there was one question which I wanted to answer, this question. Dear bro, if possible, please compare the criteria and compare the charts, blah blah blah, with the option chart. So say for example, right now we are in Nifty index futures. We have to go to Nifty spot chart. So right now this is a place which I say where reversal was seen, and above this we could have gone. So 23,368 is the high. Now how we should have traded this? Now you should have gone to Nifty 23,300 call option. Okay, and we are taking the for the next week expiry. So we are taking this expiry. So if you wanted to go for a trade, then you should have gone above this. So 173 is your entry point and 155 is your stop loss, which is around 18 points. And your expected target is around H3, which is around 212 points. So 173 to 212 or 213, which is actually given you 40 points with having a 18 rupees SL. Clear? So this is how you need to trade PNF cash chart or Nifty cash chart or anything, but this is how you need to trade. You see some sort of pattern, you try to execute that pattern in your option chart also. So that will give you good amount of entry and exit criteria. Now let me go to Nifty index again, futures, and let me activate the CPR and floor pivots, and let me deactivate Camarilla for now. I will go to 10th of June because that's a Monday. And if you see, is it not working? Okay, so 10th of June here. So the CPR is a wide CPR. So expected nature is a narrow or a sideways zone was expected. And whenever it comes towards the CPR, that can be considered as a pullback to buy opportunity. And if that happened, then movement towards R1 is also there. And but no proper reversal setup happened, which was explained as such in the Secret of Pivot Bus book. So we are ignoring on Monday. Now let me come to the Tuesday. So if the candle has opened at the CPR and closed at the CPR, the expectation is a sideways nature. But compared to previous day CPR, this CPR is not big wider. It is bit of narrow. So if at all, if this high is getting broken, previous day high is getting broken, then it can go further upside. But after breaking the previous day high, it actually formed a doji reversal setup, and that is the expected way where you have to short the market, or we have to exit the trade if you are long on it. Assume you are taken a trade long about 23,440 and you have to exit your trade below 23,411 because that is where the actual reversal has actually happened. Clear? So on Tuesday, let's assume that one trade was there and long trade, and one trade to went to loss. Okay, and then next possible trade, if you see over here, and this is a narrow CPR, very narrow CPR compared to previous 2 days CPR, and this is a bullish engulfing pattern which is actually formed on a CPR. And how to trade that? If you go to the Secret of Pivot Boss backtesting video membership, there you will be able to understand how to trade this particular scenario. If you have traded at this point, you would have easily got some good profit. And this is many backtesting people knows. I'm not sure how many of you others knows. And again, as this is narrow, the expectation is that it has to close above the previous day high to go up. And again, if you see, it has given a close above the previous day high, and this is the reversal pattern which I see, and I will exit below this. So out of 3 trades, 2 trades are losses and 1 trade is profitable. And assume if anyone was able to handle the doji reversal setup and short below it, they would have easily caught a good move. But I'm not sure how many I've actually done, so I'm ignoring them. And the next day of the CPR is also bit thinner, but compared to previous day, it is not a very thinner. So I would say sideways nature is highly possible. And from here, it was not able to break above this previous day high and started showing some resistance and came down. But this is not a proper reversal setup, so I would not have taken any trade, and I don't see any proper trade happen now. So till now, 3 trades, 2 losses, 1 is profit. And after that, here engulfing has happened, and engulfing pattern has happened, and it is very near to the support, and now a doji reversal setup happened again. From here it actually went and passed through the from S1 to R1, it actually moved. So this is 1 trade. So out of 4 trades, 2 trades are profitable and 2 trades are lost. So whosoever are backtesting members, please check the uh, engulfing patterns has been formed, and please share your feedback on what you would have done and how you would have traded, or was there any losses. If you would have seen, what are those losses, please let me know, so that accordingly I will make a video on that explaining what you should have done. So this is what has happened for the last week. So Camarilla giving 70% accuracy and CPR is giving 50% accuracy. 4 trades, 2 losses, 2 profit. But if you see, the losses are very small and the profits are very high. So this is how you need to trade. If you are going for any trade, your stop loss should be small and your target should be higher. So that is how you need to work on it. Now let me go to next day's expectation for CPR and Camarilla in Nifty futures. So the next day it has formed a bullish golden pivot zone. The CPR is bit of wider. So my expectation is that if at all the price is able to close above the CPR, it can face some resistance at this zone, double pivot zone, which is around 23,500 to 23,520. And then let us see what is happening over there. If it is closing below the CPR, then any pullback towards the CPR can be a selling opportunity. If it is trading at the CPR, then sideways nature is also possible. So let us wait and watch. If at all the market has to trend, it has to break this resistance zone, and at the downside, it has to break this previous day low for going down further down. So these are the Nifty analysis update which I wanted to give, and also I've also covered the India Vix analysis on a detailed part. I've also shared about the how to take an option trade accordingly. And options have a theta decay concept into it, so kindly know the risk before entering into options. And what else? I think most of it I've covered. If at all you guys feel that I need to share some more information on this particular analysis video, kindly let me know in the comment section so that I will do it accordingly. So that's it from my side. Thank you. Stay tuned and feel free to share this video to friends and family. Thanks for staying for more videos.